Hey everybody, my name is Phil.
I'm Erica.
And today we're watching a new show, Shogun, Season 1, Episode 1. Let's go. So before we get started, what do you know about the show?
It's Asian.
It's Asian.
I think, right? Set in Asia, I feel.
It's set in Asia,
Chinese.
yes.
It looks like it's in a historical period.
Mm-hmm.
And I've just heard it's really good from our viewers. And then up until recently, in our personal network, have said it's really good and that we would enjoy it. So just wanted to check out the hype.
Yeah, I mean, it's constantly rated as one of the top shows out right now. Don't know too much about it. I know the actors. Like, I don't know his name, but like he's a really popular actor. I think he played like Scorpion in Mortal Kombat recently, and he's been in a lot of really high profile movies. I think he was in Bullet Train as well. So it's really interesting. Period piece. I think it has something to do with samurais. Hopefully that's not racist. But we really are going into this completely blind. So let's just dive in.
It's okay for Asian, right?
We get the pass. We get a pass.
For Asian.
We get a pass. Does that sail still work?
Definitely no. It's very Pirates of the Caribbean vibe.
You know, I've never seen that. Any of them?
Any of them. I've only seen the first. A long time. I don't even remember what it's about, to be honest. Okay.
It's wild.
What?
Get the country's whereabouts hidden. Interesting. It's kind of like Succession.
Captain. However,
They don't know where they are.
Yeah,
White.
sand.
Sand. By the Mark 10. Time has come for you to start making plans.
You have no food. As of tonight, no water.
We'll reach the Japans.
Japans, listen to
The
yourself.
Japans.
Scurvy talking.
We'll lay claim to that dark land. Then it's back to Holland. Rich, having gone round the world.
5 ships when we began.
Wow.
A crew of over 500.
Is it just them now?
We are now barely a single vessel.
Wow.
Pilot. It's nothing to fear. It's a blessed release. It's like only a soft wind in your face. Can you feel it? That is the breath of the Almighty. He's calling us.
Wow.
They're probably like right there, aren't they?
Probably. I mean, it's dark, right? If it was daytime, I feel like they'd see it.
Yeah.
What a risk, hey? To go out exploring, you leave your family.
Oh,
Oh,
he did
shoot,
it.
he did it. And,
I am the
and now
captain
he
now.
sees. Now he
Lando.
sees the island. Gosh. This guy said Lando.
Isn't that what they say?
I don't know. You know things. I don't doubt it.
Boat? Right
Wow.
there? Oh, wait.
So close.
So in this situation, you just crash, right? Like, you can't stop yourself. Man.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, that's so dope.
That is wild. You don't think of them having guns.
Okay, so
right?
Japanese, not Chinese.
No,
No?
Japanese, yeah.
Yeah.
No typical
Well, I
Chinese.
never thought about Japanese history, to be honest. Like
No?
this. Like what their military situation looked, or currently looks like.
How many people do you think are alive? Like, no one even got off. Is that what starvation looks like? Really? This guy has this much strength?
I mean, but you also think about
Will to live.
race.
Oh.
Well, that too, but like Asians are typically smaller, no? Are Japanese smaller?
What are they?
Wow.
Interesting. Anjin. What do you think the top of that hat is for?
Status.
Maybe, honestly.
No practical sense in it. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Bruh.
Whoa!
Did not think this was a guy.
Yeah.
誠にこやつは太陽を背にして獲物の目をくらませる力を蓄え
Japanese sounds so
It
dope.
does sound so sick.
Such a beautiful
相
language.
手は
How's he got his hair do then?
Just being in the hat for that long. Into another hat. Oh, it has space for it too.
して
I feel like I have to reread that beginning.
Me
part.
too. I'm so glad you said that.
So interesting. It's like a fisheye lens. Right? See, it's like distorted on the edges.
馴染みのない石地でござりまするな
しかるべき石地でござろう。
Is he on trial?
成り行きを鑑みれば。
その間我らはその方の五大路に立てつく振る舞いを絶えず憂慮してきた。己が勢力を伸ばすのを殿下はきつく戒めておられた。
この太平の世を自ら乱そうなどとは思いもよらぬこと
妙じゃの。折しも今朝方お世継ぎのお母君が江戸へ出立なされた。何の前触れもなしにじゃ。
お産を控えた妹君を
大坂での近江の無事を担保すべく人質になされるおつもりか。
乱世は終わりを告げ申した
I'm nervous or upset?
それがしがこの城の人質でないのと同様落ち葉の方様も江戸の人質などではござりません、
我らが争うことなく権勢を分かち合うようにというご遺言をお忘れか。
八重千代様が元服なされるまででしたな
落ち葉の方様をお返しいただくことは大老評議においてすでに決しておる。従わぬのなら八重千代様をないがしろにする逆賊をあぶり出す時が来た。生まれの起点は侵釈いたさぬ。たとえ偉大なる身のわらの流れを組むものであろうとも。
Pissed.
恐れながら我が殿は万事につけ法令に準じておられます。かような根も葉もない疑惑で
This guy is for the cause, man. Oh, jeez.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
僕次第もないことにございます。
Wow. It's a very long way to say I'm sorry.
殿に対するあまりの非礼につい
Senpaku?
No. 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 He's gonna make him do it.
I feel like he's doing it himself.
切腹をお命じくださります。
Oh,
我が一族老頭根絶やしにし
get away from behind him. Whew.
Okay, so he didn't do it.
I know.
Oh my goodness. That's intense.
よってわしの代わりに網代へ向かってもらいたい
いつ殺されるかわからぬかような俺に拙者に大高を出て異国の船を見聞してまいれと。
すぐに出立してくれ
Oh.
Yeah. He sent him here to check on the ship. Figure out what it is.
Sent who here?
So that main guy sent the old guy here.
Oh. Oh.
It's Christian.
Well, he was
Oh, yeah,
holding
the
a cross.
cross. Yeah.
We've reached it. Portugal's secret empire in the east.
Impossible.
We can still negotiate. We have goods to trade. Not to mention I speak fluent Portuguese.
As soon as the Portuguese tell them who we are.
What? English?
They don't know who we are. We
Because the rutters are still locked in the Captain
They
General.
sound English.
We're just merchants.
Why can't they just break into
Lost at
that
sea,
room?
looking
Fine.
for a safe passage home.
You really think it'll work?
We should be corpses by now, but here we are. 12. Shit-smelling, but generally able-bodied Protestant scoundrels on a mission against a savage horde. And the entire goddamn motherless, shit-picking Portuguese fleet.
Okay, we gotta get something in the beginning again.
Is that the air?
Oh, what is he doing? What's he gonna do?
Oh. Okay, that baby is too cute.
この子の命を差し出すとまで聞いております。ご心中をお察し申し上げます。私には生きようと。
Just kill the air.
Do it to the baby. No.
お気の毒ですが、私も同じ思いをいたしました。
Are you kidding me?
その安らぎは
Did she have a son die too?
私は
Too cute. He's too cute. No.
最後にこの子を
I
抱
don't know if it's like.
Oh, okay. Was this really the custom?
I don't know if it's custom. I think it's kind of like.
No, like now the baby has to pay. Well, I guess the family is.
I'm really not following.
He effed up, so now they have
But
to
he
kill
spoke
his
up.
son. Yeah, instead of sacrificing himself, he had to kill his baby. That was the order, I guess.
藪重殿を置いて他にはない。
I need to Google this word.
5?
Yeah? What is that?
Sounds like some sort of. Like endowment.
腰抜けども、伊豆のご領主柏木藪重様がお目通りくださるのじゃ。とっとと上がってまいれ。
Hello there. You the leader of these men? My name is John Blackthorne, and I would very much like to speak to you.
That's not a Spanish name.
何を言うとるのかわからんわ。全員じゃ、全員上がってこい。
やってこい。
Oh, shoot.
Oh.
今じゃ。
Just water? Ooh. Fish guts?
上がってまいれ。
You keep hold of him, in case I don't come back. I submit. We mean you no harm.
You hear this guy?
お前はキリシタンだったな。ポルトガル語は。
ほとんど話せませんで。
おとなしくするよ伝えよ。
Be good.
Oh, so this is Portuguese when they're speaking English.
Yes. I ask for my men to be freed. Not possible. I beg you, in the name of decency. Breathe. In Japan must be good. Poxy little bastard, I piss.
He's gonna be headed right here.
Oh,
Which is. He understood it, I guess.
well, he kind of signaled.
Yeah. I don't understand. Is it Portuguese?
Yeah.
But why would they do it to this one, but not the Japanese language?
Could I fit them to all speak English?
Yeah, but why wouldn't they just subtitle it?
Word. Because he went to him to talk to him?
I guess. Like repeated the program.
バテレン、この万人とわしの通じを務めよう。こやつは何者じゃ。
Kashige Yabushige asked to know who you are.
And how you came to this land.
Who are you?
A servant of God.
Oh no. Oh.
My name is John Blackthorne. I'm English.
Oh, he's English.
Pilot of the Erasmus.
And you're a pirate. Come to war on a peaceful Portuguese settlement.
They don't know about us, do they? You told them Portugal's the only flag in Europe. Which means I am the first English sailor to reach your Catholic treasury. And you have no intention of translating my words.
Ibushige-sama says your heretic ship now belongs to him. You will soon be executed, as will your men. Oi! Yamano!
Just like that? Oh.
I am not one of them! And I will not be spoken for by Catholics!
こやつをいずこかの屋敷で風呂に。
危険！海賊は死なねべなるべせん！
よかろう。されどこやつの代わりに一人選べ。わしのやり方でよいな。
トラナが頑張れ。先ほどより負けてばかりじゃ。
かような遊び初めてでござりまするゆえ。
八重千代様、手習いに遅れてしまいまするぞ。心得ておられると存じますが。
ご機嫌うるわしゅう大王院様。八重千代は弓の稽古がしたいのじゃ。
武家の棟梁たる者を書に秀でていることも寛容。
大老たちを味方につけるために石堂殿は一体どのような密約を交わされたのやら。
拙者の領地でも約束されたのでございましょう。
次に槍玉にあげられるのはあの者たちじゃというに。いずれ八重千代も
ご先祖様のご意向など拙者には関わりござりません。
ご気性のまっすぐなお方。されど今日の本に入りようなのはさような方ではござりません。武家の棟梁将軍なのじゃ。
Ah, she said it. She said it.
We're just my chance! For the love of God! Please, no!
Oh my gosh, in a boiling pot of water?
Damn.
Oh, jeez, what a slow way to go. That is torture.
So you can hear it too.
Oh my gosh, the whole village has to hear the torture.
How long it's going, oh my gosh.
村の者たちに不愉快な思いをさせて申し訳ござら
ぬ。もはやさほど長くは。
Can't they just slice them? They want them to suffer. Damn.
And they want them to, the rest of them to hear what's gonna happen.
己の力が到底及ばぬ。
And that.
死に最も近づくことのできる道なのでございましょ
う。待ち続けたが何も起きなかった。
Waiting for what?
奴の最後はただやってきて。
Just for him to die.
菊殿でござりまする。伊豆随一の遊女でござりまする。
う。お使い。
The most celebrated.
Courtesan? What is that?
私の務めは殿にお喜びいただくこと。
Concubine.
Basically. It
was so gross.
Oh shoot. Fresh cut.
Right.
True. That's
yeah.
Many types of people.
On the spot, he's got a freestyle poem.
Off top.
Wow.
奈落の淵をさまよいて。
To the haiku?
Can you give me some like iambic pentameter?
Very much like to speak to your leader again. With the swords, the man with the swords.
恐れながら万人の船のことは虎長様にお伝えいたさぬのでございます。
虎長様は大坂に囚われておられる。死人に先々の話をして何とすら。
Oh, everyone thinks he's gonna die.
おじぶには別の計り事があると。虎長様亡き後は必ずや戦となりましょう。石堂様が最大の勢力となられましょうが、それ以降はキリシタン武将たちと対峙せねばなります。武装船を持つ大名はいずれからも引く手はまたとなります。
Interesting.
Yeah, they did have a lot of like firepower.
Oh,
another one? Oh. He sent the old man.
What?
This guy.
Oh, right.
藪重殿は江戸にて控えるよう我が殿から申し付けられて、
ここにいることこそ寛容と思うたしね。
大筒はどこじゃ。
He knows about it.
異国の船乗りに加え、鉄砲500丁、大筒20門、それに金銀数箱あると聞く。日の本の外交を統括するトドが船と積み荷一切すべて押収する。薄物とばかり思い込んでおったゆえ。
Dang, loyalty is everything, eh?
Wild. I mean, it's good.
Life or death.
その他の寛容が心がけ、殿も喜ばれる。
Bring him back.
Wow.
何もかも知っておるな。村に患者がいるな。
Where am I being taken?
大阪まで連れて行くと申せ。
You go. 大阪。
I go nowhere until I see my men! 平松様。ロドリゴ様、こいつの面倒を見るね。いっぱい飲ませて、頭を吹き飛ばしてやりましょう。You piloted that Dutchman, eh? Who are you? And English, too. Fuck me. Listen, sir, you speak Japanese. I must know if my crew is alive. お侍様、安人の仲間は
一人は処刑された。残りは藪重様の捕虜となっておる。
Well, then good news. Only one of your crew is dead. Maybe you'll see them if you get back. Maybe not, but it's out of your hands. Ose, Hayaku! Where are we going? Osaka, big city. I didn't catch your name, friend. Rodriguez. And I'm a Spaniard who sails for the Portuguese. I love you, friend.
Did they explicitly say what their mission was?
No, but it kind of seemed like to colonize. The way he was talking to that priest. I don't know, he was talking about like it's still a mission.
Merchant mission. Captain General held us in Chile too long.
Isn't that guy in the morning show?
I warned him the winds would die.
That's it, right?
And now, command the rests on
He's
you.
good.
That's on me. Young, scheming little pirate. Why do you believe I'm a pirate? You had 20 guns on that ship. 20 guns. To defend ourselves from unlawful Portuguese galleons piloted by Spanish dogs. I like your English, I do. In fact, even we have a long night ahead of us, I think I shall allow you the honor of taking this watch.
What?
Come.
Wow. Oh.
He's gonna prove his worth
Yeah.
to this guy that is going to oppose.
Yeah.
And he's gonna align his armies with him.
Oh, shoot. Rodriguez in the water.
Is it?
Well, he's saying Rodriguez, and he can't swim.
Oh, what? Dude.
No, there's no way.
Oh, just giving him something to hold on to. It was almost
Yeah,
like, how you gonna
but if he can't
bring it back in?
swim, no way his head is still above water.
Can we make it to Osaka?
Rodrigo
I
Sama,
guess.
your pilot is somewhere. Where I come from, we don't leave a man behind.
Take him where?
To
Like you
search.
take him and make it quick?
Yeah, to search for forgot. Rodrigo.
Oh.
He marched up ashore.
I'll bring him up. Me.
Come on, where's he gonna escape?
Oh, I see.
They don't want him to die. He's like valuable.
You can't turn down a challenge in front of your men, can you?
拙者にお任せくださいませ。こやつのこんながわからぬか。こやつはわしがしくじるところが見たい。
That's so interesting. They still understand each other.
Yeah. Oh gosh, how do you rappel down that rope?
I know.
You just
Looks
feel
so
it on your
tough.
hand.
I know. Yo, your grip has to be tight. Yo, are they just wearing chanelas out here?
Oh, oh. Oh, burn.
Sorry about your sack of shit, Lord.
Anywhere near him. What, are you gonna fight the water? Oh, great, something to hold on to. So those two are gonna link up.
我が腹心の元に嫁いでもう何年になる
16年になりまする。
なかなか話をする折がないのポルトガル語が話せると聞いたが
まだまだ不慣れでございます。
網代で捕らえたものを連れて黒船に乗ってきた偉人じゃそなたに通詞を頼みたいその偉人そなたの奉ずるデウスの道を嫌っておるようじゃそなたの神への忠誠とわしへの忠義の心は
人の心は一面ではございませんのゆえ。
Don't you understand Christianity?
彼らを結びつけたのじゃそして潮目を変えるやもしれぬ
It's a joke.
その偉人との
I fought too long, too hard to get here. I won't succumb to this madness. I won't. I can't.
Honey, I thought you washed up by accident. I found this on your ship. It's right there. It was stolen off a Spanish sailor. You must have found your way through Magellan's Pass. At least of all the Catholic bases that you and your so-called merchant crew were put into the torch. I mean, really.
Interesting.
Please go to the Portuguese as soon as I arrive.
Wow.
Wow.
I tell you what, English, we're coming into port soon. When are you going up there? Go up and tell me what you see.
Wealth.
Osaka, right?
Yeah.
And tell me, when you set eyes on Osaka, if you really think our world is the hidden of civilization.
Wow. That's so cool.
And then ask yourself, what kind of man wields power in a land like this?
It's so interesting. 'Cause everyone at this time thought they were like the center of the world, right? So this is wild. Because he's just thinking that they're savages.
Maybe fate brought you here for a reason. Maybe you'll live long enough to find out what it is.
They're gonna hook up.
You think so?
Yeah.
I like this guy.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, yeah, I was confused for a lot of it, but getting it near the end and like what they're setting the stage for. What do you think?
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I feel like I don't know, like, I don't know, it wasn't a pilot that makes me feel like I'm like dying to watch what's next. But I'm more so just holding on to what everyone else is saying about it, that it's really good.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I think I'm always a bit slower watching movies I need to read subtitles for.
Sure.
Because there's just so much to take in. Like, you're reading it, trying to understand the story, the context, the time. I'm trying to remember what everything that was said in the beginning. So it was a little difficult for me to remember. And there's so many characters and so many lords and
I don't know.
just like so many names that, yeah, like it's a foreign language to us, right? Like Japanese names that, yeah, I can't right now. I can't decipher who's called who.
For me, it's just the speed of it. Like the names are they're different enough names that like you could like attribute it to different people. It's just they talk so fast, and like even like the subtitles go by so fast. It's like it's hard to do that because you're like you're trying to read and keep up and then also take in what you're seeing, and it's really tough. I mean it's always been the case with subtitles, but Yeah. I do enjoy the world building of this pilot, even though like I feel the same way. It's not like one of those that make you want to keep going in terms of like a cliffhanger or anything like that. But it does a great job of like setting the scene, setting the tone, and really helping you to understand this world and context that you're in. But yeah, I mean, there's still a lot to be explored and to figure out.
Yeah, I think I'm most intrigued by just the time period and just seeing how this show, I don't know, displays their interpretation of what life was like back then. Because like I don't know much, to be honest, about like samurais or like what it was like at that time. And I imagine that for a show like this, and everyone's like saying how amazing it is,
well researched.
I'm pretty sure it is well researched. So, so I'm just excited to kind of see, I guess what life was like then. And,
yeah, that's cool. I mean, the thing that is most interesting for me that I'm looking forward to seeing how they explore. They did a lot of it in this episode. It's just kind of my Western view and then your Eastern view, and like how they kind of collide. Like he's like so caught off guard, and then even like troubled by the customs that are so normal to the Japanese, right? And other way around too. Like that's just so foreign, and that's such an interesting. It's an interesting thing that we don't notice as much anymore because it's transformed. Like in modern context, it's more of like culturally different. Like that's the thing that's like becomes other. But here it's like 100. Like they don't even know what you are. Like what are they?
Yeah.
Like I've never seen you before. Like that kind of exploration is going to be really cool.
Yeah.
And then also seeing the things that are similar. Like you notice like when they were. I don't know, like the machismo of like challenging a guy and his men, like they understood that.
Yeah.
And I think that part of it is cool, even in any part of, like it doesn't have to be like this kind of world, but anywhere, like when people are speaking two different languages and they can at least connect and understand what they're communicating, even if they don't understand the words. I think that part of it is really cool. So I guess there's going to be a lot of that within this series where it's like, two worlds literally colliding. So I think that part of it is going to be really, really interesting. And then the story layered on top of that. So, any predictions or hopes for what happens next? Kind of talked about it a little bit.
I don't know. I'm curious to see if he's still going to be like holding on to this mission or if he's going to... I don't know, that he'll like what he sees. Yeah. And it's just gonna be like a Miss Saigon situation.
I was gonna say, like, it can go one of two directions. Like, the one is that, like, that the lord that starts with a Y that almost killed himself. That one, obviously, there's some, like, desires to be on top. There.
Yeah.
I feel like because he's aligned himself, like the English guy aligned himself with him, I feel like they might team up and find a way to take the guy out, become the top and whatever. So that's like one route. The other route is exactly what you said. It's like he doesn't see them as savages anymore. He like understands their customs and thinks that there's like a way forward.
Yeah.
And then,
or like admires them, whereas like
yeah. And maybe like near the end of it, like his troops come and he's like, no, stop. Like I feel like we've seen this in like Pocahontas.
Yeah, for sure.
A bunch of like these types of stories, but
colonization.
Yeah. So I think I see it going either of those ways. I think it'll be interesting to see. And then there's that whole like just kind of the battle for the leadership, which is going to be an interesting thread that kind of goes throughout. I'm not 100% clear what a shogun is. I think they mentioned it at the beginning in that paragraph.
It seems like it was something that seems like it was very significant
in the past.
Yes. And
It's like a warrior?
Oh, we'll find out, I guess.
Yeah. But I feel like throughout this entire series, I'm just going to be thinking about Age of Empires.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
No?
Oh, no.
You played it?
No.
It's kind of like a role-playing game set in like medieval times.
Oh, okay.
And you could play as different nations. And depending on the nation that you choose, like the architecture that you build up in your part of the world looks different. And it was exactly that. Like you have like the English or the Britons against the Japanese, and like their castles look way different from the British castles, and you have knights versus samurais, and it was really cool. Bit of a nerdy moment for me. Okay, cool.
That's cool.
Anything else on your side?
Yeah, just that I'm really intrigued to see like how religion plays a role throughout the series. I mean, obviously, I feel like a lot of the exploration like had a lot to do with like missionary work. Even though the approach was very different back then. So I feel like that'll be very interesting to watch. And even now, this is very interesting to see like, oh, they're holding crosses and like they're actually praying to God. And then seeing how, the other people who haven't converted to Christianity, how they think about it. Even how the English guy, did they say they're Protestants?
Yeah, Protestants.
Yeah, how they step on the cross. I'm like, dude, don't you still believe in Jesus? Just stepping on the cross. I mean, I know it's not Catholicism, but
it's a symbol of Catholicism to them, I guess, in this period.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like.
So it's interesting to see the hate between the two sects of Christianity. So it's just interesting to see.
Lots of different layers to this. I understand why it's interesting, but again, I think once we get into it a little bit more and understand the politics of it and really just all the dynamics there, I think it'll be really, really good to get into, and lots of different types of conversations that could be had. So I understand where that comes from.
Yeah.
But interesting first episode. Definitely a lot more to be explored, and hopefully you enjoyed that one. If you are interested in watching ahead, we're probably going to be watching this a little bit further ahead on our Patreon, so you can watch it there. Otherwise, we will see you here next week for episode 2.